Welcome, Lucas Aaron Smith, to the second round of Partially Cooked.
Great to be here.
Fuck yeah. I guess we could start by explaining what this is and what happened last night.
Yes. Yes.
So
we're fresh off the cusp of
the first live show.
The first live show.
Which was fun.
It was, yeah. I was there. It was a good
I had a blast.
A success. Almost did like we wanted more.
Yeah.
Like everybody wanted more. So,
and I think we have a good idea of how we're going to give them more.
Right. I think we're going to extend some stuff, stretch it like taffy.
Yeah. So what this podcast is this is all connected to a live show. We do it the last Monday of every month at the Looney Bin. And this month it'll be July 29th, that Monday at 8 p.m. We have comics on the podcast. We interview them, get to know them, figure out what they're insecure about, what makes them tick. And then we take them to a roast battle, use the material we get on the podcast for the roast battle, and crown a champion. Last night, we crowned our very first Partially Cooked champion. How about we give a big round of applause to Scott
Keith. Go check his episode out.
Hell yeah.
Funny.
Good job, Scott K Comedy. Fucking crushed it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I was, just based on the interviews we did on the podcast, I picked, he was last pick.
Yeah, I was
his
like,
self-confidence was at a minimal.
He was like, I'm depressed. I just want to live alone and kill myself.
Yeah.
And
He's like, I barely get out of bed some days. We're like, okay. Well, this is hilarious, Scott.
Yeah.
and then he fucking crushed
it out, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
When, you can't truly hate someone until you hate yourself. And
Right.
so I feel like he really...
I'm qualified to hate.
Right.
Well, this previous month in June, we had in the roast battle every comic write 3 jokes, and we went 3 jokes to 3 jokes, and I think we're going to extend that and do 5 jokes to 5 jokes.
Yes.
And we're also going to do a losers bracket, and just like we crowned a champion, we're going to crown a biggest loser.
Yes.
And we're going to make them wear something embarrassing. We haven't got it quite decided yet, but I'm really looking forward to it.
We've got a pretty good idea of it, though.
Yeah, we do.
Fun. It's gonna basically establish that this comic has been fully cooked.
Fully cooked.
They are now fully cooked. They have been roasted and toasted and seared and pan fried. However you can cook a creature, we've done it to them.
Yep.
By every I guess
Burnt.
They've been burnt.
Yeah.
There you are. Excellent.
That's what that word is. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's it called when you just cook something a little too long?
Oh yeah, burnt.
Yeah, burn, yeah.
I don't know.
There's a one-syllable word for that.
Seared?
Seared.
Sizzled?
So that gets that out of the way.
Yes.
Welcome, Lucas. And I was thinking for this, because you were on the podcast Set with a Bet, which is what this used to be.
Yes.
And that was, every time you came on was always a tell-all. And that's where we learned that you really have no shame.
Right.
None. What do you want to know?
And so, I was like, what could we possibly talk about now about roasting you that we haven't already covered on Set with a Bet? And for those that didn't listen to Lucas's episodes, we covered him masturbating with carrots in his ass and taking the vacuum cleaner from his mom and shoving that up his ass, a bottle that he put up his ass and gave to somebody to drink.
He's always cleaning.
A lot of ass-oriented material.
Right. But we never on this podcast fully covered my friend Gorby.
That sounds like a made-up word.
Lucas, would you like to explain who Gorby is?
Gorby
to us, Seth?
was this was discussed on a short-lived podcast, Hack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
If you want to go listen to that, we go into more details. But just the footnotes.
Gorby?
Okay, yeah. Gorby was a stuffed animal that used to belong to me. It's like about the size of like half of you.
Okay.
Big black stuffed bear, thick, some could say, and
Curvy.
and I would
Vivacious.
voluptuous. This bear was. And he used to belong to me, and then passed down to my little sister.
Gorby.
And so around when I was younger, but still blossoming into a man.
Another hole appeared in Gorby.
No, that's not true. I never ripped a hole in Gorby.
Okay, no penetration.
But I did hump the fuck out of him.
Was this after your sister had it?
Yeah.
So you went and snuck it out of her room?
Yeah.
Did you put it back?
Yeah.
No, Gorby! This is on Gorby, too.
Yeah, I never finished on Gorby. I want the audience to know. It's kind of like when your dog gets a hold of a pillow
I don't believe you. I don't know why, but I don't believe you.
This podcast is about full transparency. I would not lie because that would take material away from the other comics. I'm giving you everything you have, so you know when you lose, you were supposed to.
Let's bring out Gorby.
He never finished. He just got the pre-cum on Gorby. That was it.
No,
Yeah.
never pre-came on Gorby.
All right, you know.
No fluids of mine ever ended up on Gorby.
I would disagree.
Maybe tears.
Gorby's fucking tears.
Gorby. Man. What is Gorby? Like, where did that name come from?
I don't know. My parents named him.
No. Do they like know?
They leaned in real close and he whispered in their ear. No, like I don't know. Fucking.
But it's like such a weird like.
Maybe it was on like the tag. You know how like a lot of stuffed animals used to have like the name.
This is Gorby, and he likes cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
And he doesn't have sex with your kids.
No.
This is they have sex with Gorby.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
this is like Toy Story is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, all the other toys, as soon as you drop him back off, are like
they're just like, why?
That's why that bear in Toy Story 3 was such an asshole.
right.
I'm Lotso hugging bear, just hugging.
Too much hugging bear.
So yeah, we like I said, we hadn't covered that.
Okay, yeah. So that's the thing.
Are you okay with in this part specifically? I will cut out if you're not okay.
I'm
with it.
bisexual.
Yeah, nobody cares. Be interesting.
I don't think I've ever said those words on the podcast though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. So you're gay sometimes. Who cares?
How do you know someone's bisexual? Don't worry, they'll tell you pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, if you've got a bear named Gorby, you could find out.
This is about getting dirt, right?
Yeah. What I wanted to know is something that I know from your past in middle school. If you're okay with me bringing it up,
All right.
it involves.
Did you go check his like permanent record?
No, he's told me this story
I see.
over an entire bottle of rum.
Oh, is this pig mask?
This is Pig Mask.
Pig mask. Tell me about this stuffed animal. Sounds
No,
weird.
This
isn't a sexual thing.
He says.
I
don't believe you.
Hold on, Lucas. Before we go down this road, are you comfortable? Seriously, because I will edit this out. Are you comfortable talking about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, nothing came of it, and I'm a more developed, mature, whole person now.
Okay.
And I realized this is just like really just the violent fantasies of a misunderstood kid who was bullied beyond belief.
Okay.
And I wanted some kind of retribution. I did not take a gun to school. It was a knife.
And a pig mask.
Wow.
We're getting there. So there was a kid on my bus. His name was Redacted. And,
It's beautiful.
yeah, I think it's Irish. Redacted O'Finnegan.
It's an apostrophe. It's like an R apostrophe.
Yeah. Redacted.
Redacted. Oh, redacted.
So yeah, he wasn't even like the worst bully that I had. But just for whatever reason, he had just gotten to the top of my shit list, and
What was he doing to you? Like, what were some
just
things?
like being a dick on the bus. Like I was never physically bullied,
Right.
Because I was always bigger than everyone else.
Right, you were taller back then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've always been like a very.
Man, that's so weird to make fun of someone for. Wow,
Really
you
big
tall
kid.
son of a bitch! You
Well, it wasn't for that. It was like it's kind of like adults now, like in a bar,
Right.
Like if you get drunk enough and like you're just a stupid violent person, you'll be like, I'm gonna beat up the biggest motherfucker in here. It's
Right.
that, but on a school bus.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, and I've always been like a kind of not in stature, but definitely in character, kind of diminutive. Like I don't want to scare anybody.
Right.
Like that's always how I've been.
Well, except for this time.
Yeah. That's what the mask was for. So I had this pig mask.
Now describe
from
that.
Halloween.
Like, what is
Not like a cute
A fuck
Right,
hit
okay.
pig mask?
no, shush. like a fucked up pig mask.
Oh, okay.
Like not like a cartoon, like
Did
sweet,
it look like a
no,
realistic
like a
pig?
boar, like a realistic. It kind of like if who did Del Toro.
I'm thinking of M. Night Shyamalan's The Village when I think of like a pig head monster.
Kinda. Yeah.
Like that.
I can't remember the dude's
Del
name.
Toro?
His second the part of his name is Del Toro. Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
It's like if he designed a pig mask.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it was really freaky.
Where the fuck did you get this? Did you make this?
No. I got it from
a dead pig, of course.
I had it on.
Where did he get it?
I did Am I telling the story?
Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm not trying to step on.
I am.
Clearly. Yeah, I had it in a like a haunted house. That,
Okay.
it was like a fall festival thing.
I see.
That we were like supposed to like pop out and scare people, and like this is just what I had. I all black clothing and a pig
Like a
mask.
haunted trail type thing. Like,
Yeah, kind of like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
And I had just had it left over, and I had this just psychotic idea, like I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna bring like one of the knives from the kitchen.
Nice.
Like about like that long, not very
A good
big.
steak knife.
Not even a steak knife, just had as like a serrated edge, and
That would be
it
a
wasn't very
steak
long
knife.
at all. Huh?
If it's a serrated edge, it's definitely a steak knife.
Sounds like a
Or
steak
a bread knife.
I think
But those are way longer.
I think it was a bread knife.
Okay.
Ooh, you know, cut
Just
some
a
loaves.
short bread knife, and I waited in the bathroom with this pig mask on, with the knife,
Right.
And I was waiting for Redacted to come in, and I was gonna stab him.
Oh wow!
Like
You were ready for it.
yeah, and then he came in, and the second I saw him, I was like, this is a horrible plan. Because like not only like morally, like I don't want to kill anyone, but also he's gonna scream.
Right.
Like no one's gonna get murdered silently in the back. Like I'm gonna get discovered right away.
Also, nobody's
And-
going to be like, I wonder who the 7-foot-tall guy in the pig mask is when Lucas wasn't in class today.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Did you like call into school, or did you like I gotta go poopy?
No, I was. I think this was like on break or something.
Like study hall or something. How did you know he was gonna go to the bathroom?
I didn't. I just waited for him.
Oh wow.
I hadn't like mapped out. Like I just like I was hoping to get lucky and like have him come in.
Wow.
And the second I saw him, I was like, I renounced my ways of crime.
Right. Did you like know he had like IBS or something?
No,
and
he
had
also
ice
like
cream?
he didn't know who it was. I didn't even like show him the knife.
Oh, I see.
Because like I had it in my backpack. I was waiting in the stall, and when he came in, he saw me like, who the fuck is that? You know, like he was definitely like confused, but he nowhere in his mind was like, I'm about to get murdered,
Damn.
because no one thinks that in high school. Well, nowadays. maybe
What
more
year
it
was
happens, but this was mid 2000s, maybe late 2000s.
2000.
Not
10-ish?
2010s.
Oh, I see.
Maybe like 2008.
Damn. And so he sees you. He just is
That's too young.
he's like,
hold
"Who-
on,
who's
like
that?"
maybe 2012. I'm bad with time.
2012.
Yeah, but that's the story of Pig Mask. I was gonna kill a kid who was
part
like
of
two grades above me.
What happened next? Like, what was? I mean, this kid saw you, and you were like, oink oink, or like you just. like,
That's
pulled
it. No,
you pulled
I
the
had
mask off.
the mask. He was like, "What the fuck?" And I just like went back in the stall and put the bag, or I put the mask back in my bag and just like kind of went back to class.
Right. You walked out. Was he still in the bathroom when you walked out? You're like,
No, I waited for him.
oh, I see.
Yeah, and like waited like a good like couple minutes just
And
to
so,
make
did
sure
anything?
he didn't like.
Did the teachers find out about this?
Nothing happened.
Okay. No
I
one knew?
kept that knife in my bag for a long time though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
At
didn't
school?
put it right back.
Well, you know, self-defense.
so if you're roasting Lucas, don't go too hard.
He may
Okay.
have
Like,
He may have a
don't hurt his
knife in
feelings too
bag.
bad.
Right. That could have
Because
been.
I still have the pig mask.
Man, you should like find that dude and just do that again in a public restroom. Just
He's
like,
back.
What if he like finds this podcast? Like, he recognizes me. Like, oh, Lucas is doing a podcast.
Sweet.
I wonder what.
oh. I hope he does.
Because
So,
he
some
was the only
self-reflection.
one I like revealed myself in the pig mask to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So
So-
okay.
No, go ahead, Seth.
But like he did see you in the pig mask at the trail or whatever?
No, in the bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom.
Yeah, like I waited for. He did come in. I got lucky.
Oh, I see. You revealed yourself in the pig mask.
Yeah.
So he's the only one that knows of this avatar in general. He may think it's like a fucking like spirit that just appears. You
Yeah,
know?
Especially if
kind
you
of like-
keep showing up in his life.
Holy shit!
If he remembers that, dude, that'd be so fucking fun. That's
I
a way
would
to get back at a bully, dude.
Yeah, just be
long
like just a
game.
haunting presence in their life.
This is a time in times of great change. The pig man appears. And who is this man?
like he's like working the front desk and like just sees like out the window across the street just me in a pig mask, and then a bus goes by and I disappear.
Yes. What does it mean? Especially, you can't do it in the bathroom again because he'll like wait there. He's gonna be like, I can't. Who the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Mom?
for sure.
I haven't seen the pig man in a decade.
Dad?
He's back.
You start an online blog about the lore of Pigman just to fuck with him.
Yeah. Like an anonymous Reddit.
Yeah.
That would be
The
funny.
pig man only shows people who are gonna die in 12 years. I don't know. It's like
Once you see him, it's already too late.
it's got to be a long.
The
time.
clock is running.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
He doesn't go to Razorback games. Like, call them hogs. He's like, don't.
No. God damn. It's his least favorite team. The fucking mascot that they have
Yeah.
is just a dude in a big pig mask. He's a normal human body.
Is that him?
Fuck, dude. It's like at least his cousin.
And you said he wasn't even your worst bully.
No.
So, like, what were some of the things that bullies did to you?
They would just.
Just call you gay?
I mean, the obviously gay was like the number one insult when we were
Yeah,
in
to everybody.
school. Yeah. And yeah, they just like, I don't know, just make me feel like less of a person. Like
Trying
just
to establish like a emotional dominance over you because you're
yeah.
physically bigger, so they
like
need to show
they
that
just
like
they'd say I wasn't cool, and like back then, you know, like popularity is like what dominated
Right.
life,
Right.
because you don't have the the foresight to know that like this only lasts as long as school does.
Yes.
Like as soon as you're out of it, popular goes away. It's just about finding a group of people that you can mesh with.
Right.
that you can
and-
stand for longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like will shut up during a movie.
And yeah, they were just it was worse earlier on because like I was bullied by girls when I was much younger. Like when I was like in maybe 4th grade. They would like kick me in the shins to the point that they would like
Jesus.
swell up and like they're all bruised and shit.
They were flirting.
I'm gonna choose to think that. It's like, oh yeah, they wanted me. Like just blood coming from my head.
Your therapist is like, yes. I don't think that's what happened.
That's why I go after abusive women now.
But were you not funny back then?
I was weird. I didn't
see.
know what funny was.
was just-
And weird and random was kind of like what I thought was a shortcut to funny.
Right.
Especially because like my older sister, she had friends who were funny, but their kind of humor was like kind of absurd and like off the wall. Like she had a friend who eventually became a friend of mine. His name was, I'll actually say his name was Dakota Cersei, and he had this just like bit that like I don't know, it was very funny to me at the time. It was like
Dakota Cersei
yeah.
sounds like he's a cowboy.
He's so far away from being a cowboy. But
Don't worry, Dakota Cersei.
he was like
Cersei's
my
on the
sister's
job.
a lot older than me, so she was like a senior, and like they were in the same grade, and he would like go up to like the kids that are like in middle school, and the freshmen, and be like, remember kids, drink your Pine Sol. And, like, he would like, encourage children to drink Pine Sol because like they wanted to grow up big and strong.
That's funny.
And I thought it was hilarious.
I like that. I like that sense of humor. That's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So like I thought that's what funny was.
Right.
Just like say like off the wall crazy shit.
Right.
And like do weird shit, and like that's what's going to make people laugh.
Right.
But back then I was okay with and like being the butt of the joke, and to an extent I am now, but I have to be in on it. Like if I create the joke and then people jump on it, Or like if you just busting balls, that's different than feeling ganged up on.
Right.
Yeah.
Which like that
Like
still
when they're not
triggers me
busting
to
balls,
this day.
when they're not roasting, and number one, it's not funny, and it's personal, and it's just like degrading.
Well, it's not. They don't know me. Like none of these people fucking know like how I actually behave because I didn't have a lot of friends. I was a really sad kid. Like school was a big. That's
yeah.
still
Clearly, you wore a pig mask and took a knife to school. Like that's not a happy child.
But also, it was a small town. Like there's once the cliques are taken up, that's it. Like.
Exactly. And like luckily, like I moved. Thank God for Emily Persinger because she was my first girlfriend. And she was like on the periphery of the popular kids. And when she started dating me, that I was more accepted. Like that was like kind of like my end because before that I was just hanging out with like the other like losers and nerds and I was like able to gravitate more towards the inner circle. And then when I was a senior, like I was fine. Like like freshman year was hell. Sophomore was better. Junior and senior were pretty good because at that point I was starting to get funny, and like I knew like how to like riff and joke with people. Also, I was pulling out every fucking stop I had. I was learning magic tricks. Because like I've always gone through like obsessive phases, but they weren't phases that people liked. Because like I went through a ventriloquism phase that didn't win me any friends. I would bring like paper like made puppets to school. Like I had like paper replicas of Jeff Dunham's puppets that were like actually like pretty well detailed and not bad. And like I had a system to like make the mouth move because they were paper. Like you can't
finger them.
So I would have like the head is up here and like I have a strap on the back and then just cut out like a rectangle where the mouth is and then you can just push it forward and it would open the mouth. So it was like for paper like a pretty sophisticated way to make the puppets talk.
That's pretty sweet.
But believe it or not, they didn't think it was as cool as I did. But like, yeah, then I started doing magic tricks, and I was good at them, or at least good enough at them that people like started giving me a break because it wasn't just the kids that were bullying me. I was getting bullied by the staff too, because I was 6'5" in fucking 8th grade.
Jeez.
And I refused to play basketball or any sport. They hated me for it. Like I was constantly going to in-school suspension, just because like they called me insubordinate. It's because I was loud. Like I wasn't really like talking back to teachers. I was just I have a voice that carries. So sometimes it would be like the bullies were talking. I'd be like, "Hey guys, you got to keep it down." And then the teacher would be like, "Lucas, quiet," because I was the voice that they heard.
Right. And they would look out at the class, and your head is just sticking out.
Like I naturally stand out, which is like a good thing now in my profession. But back then it was fucking hell, man.
Right.
But once I started doing things that people liked, and I was in theater and I was writing like parts for the little plays we were putting on, and I was doing magic tricks that like even the staff was impressed by and the faculty. That finally people stopped fucking with me because like, okay, he doesn't play sports, but he does have some kind of value. And to this day, that's kind of how I value myself.
There you go. He's not just eating extra slices of pizza at the lunchroom.
Yeah.
He's got talent.
Mm-hmm. So now that's really how I quantify my worth as an adult, which is not healthy, but that's how it is. I have amassed enough skill sets. This is not funny at all. I'm sorry. I've amassed enough skill sets to convince myself that I have worth.
Good for you.
Wow.
So that takes, and when you're how old? 27?
I'm 27, yeah.
All right, yeah. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
It's getting better. I'm working on it because I know that's not a good way to live my life, but that's how it is at the moment.
Well, thank you for sharing that. First of all, like that must have been tough to go through.
Can't wait to be on a show where I'm going to get bullied for an hour.
I mean, if you could go back and say something to yourself.
Yeah, if you could go back that day and talk to Pig Mask, what would you tell Pig Mask?
There's no God.
Was Pig Mask
I was
Pig Mask may do it if you tell him there's no God.
No, because I became a better person when I left my religion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people do.
Yes.
So going back to trying to find stuff, I thought about this, questions I could ask comics to get good roast material from. And this is the only one I came up with, but I'm going to ask you. What is your most bigoted opinion?
Ooh.
Damn. That's a great question.
That's a great question. My most bigoted opinion.
Yeah.
I try to be.
We know you try to be a good person.
I know.
but-
I try to be nice about it, but the fucking. I really just play along with the non-binary thing.
All right.
Okay.
I don't want any person to feel less than, and I will capitulate to whatever standard you need me to meet for you to feel accepted in society. But fuck, is it annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I can, I don't necessarily agree or disagree, but I feel.
Oh, I agree.
I feel how you feel, and yeah.
I sexuality is a spectrum, and there are studies that show that gender is a spectrum, but I don't think that we need I don't think there's anything wrong with being a more masculine woman or a more feminine guy.
Right.
Because it's not non-binary. We're operating on the binary of masculine to feminine. Those are the two ends of the spectrum. That's what a binary is. Does that make sense? Or do I just sound like a
so you're homophobic.
a
It's
crazy
fine.
uncle?
And you're not. You don't sound like who?
Be transphobic.
There was a video game. There was a video game that came out, and you picked your character, and it was like it's Baldur's Gate 3, and then you picked their body type, or you picked their preferred pronoun, or whatever. You pick. And so many people were upset, they'd turn it off and be like, "I gotta pick a pronoun in my video game now." And it's like you always have.
That's ridiculous. Because it's not that much of an inconvenience,
Right?
It's really just anything that people think is infringing on their free speech, which it isn't infringing on your free speech. It's just adding to it.
It's enhancing it.
Yeah.
What the issue with that was the compelled speech, when you had to call somebody versus
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think it should be legislated, no. But I do think you're a dick if you don't call people what they want to be called.
Right. And in Baldur's Gate 3, of course, you have to pick the pronoun. Yeah, you have to pick their race.
Right.
They're going to be an orc, an elf, a dwarf. You have to pick everything about your
Pick
character.
your wiener.
Right. And so, you get to, I think it's cool to have the
Choose your
choice.
vagina.
You pick your wiener.
Yeah,
Pick
you
your
actually pick
penis.
out your wiener. Yeah.
Wow.
You choose your genitalia.
So, which is cool, because,
It's the best game ever.
This game sounds hot as fuck.
Dude, it's so good. The goal of the game is to fuck everything. You're literally almost every character is fuckable.
Baldur's gay.
Baldur's gay, straight, anything you want.
Yeah.
It's a Baldur.
that's why it's Baldur's Gate. It's gay or straight. It's gate. Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
It's
That just
both.
blew my mind.
Yeah.
It's both. There's a option in one section of the
I
game
blew your character.
where you can.
No, you didn't.
I think you can.
No, my Baldur's Gate.
Roll for it.
Make Baldur gate again.
Make Baldur Gate again. It's a masterpiece of a video game.
It's
There's
a
scene
great game,
where
yeah.
you can choose to fuck twins, drow elves. Come with us. It's
This evening, come on down.
they're all from down under, so
Come on down and have sex with me and my sis. It's so good. We love it.
I've been playing that game with my
Suck your
son.
wiener.
Are they a
and
bunch of
so
Australian chipmunks? What's that voice?
Yeah.
So for the record, Baldur's Gate, you can play the game in a very sexual way, or you can have no sex.
No
in the game
sex at all,
and
yeah.
still have a great fucking. Because I play it with Wyatt all the time.
Yeah.
But anytime it gets to any romantic option, it's we're not clicking that. We're gonna skip right over that.
yeah, you can do the whole game without any
Yep.
of that. It's so
Nice.
versatile, this game. And it's so funny. Like the crazy shit that happens in this game is ridiculous.
So if you want to roast Seth, just know that he's a giant nerd.
Yeah. What is that gonna be? It's like that's like making fun of a dog for liking bones. Look at this dork. Look at this dog. He loves chew toys. Faggot. I don't care. That's gonna be rough for you. Again, anything. It doesn't really matter, like if it's personal.
And so am
or
I. Like, I'm not
offensive.
nerd
Yeah,
shaming.
super nerd.
Yeah.
But like, as long as it's funny, as long as your roast is funny, like it doesn't have to be insulting. It can be like, it could be anything. It's just like a statement of fact.
My
That's what I
favorite
love
ones are the
about it.
ones that touch a nerve,
Yeah.
where they're funny and they like,
Yeah.
Me too.
they hit you where they're like, all right, you got me.
son
God
of a
damn it.
bitch.
Yeah.
You made me self-reflect.
Yeah. Those are the best roasts.
Yes.
Scott's my favorite one, and we'll post it on the YouTube channel, the roast from last night. So be looking out for that soon. But my favorite was Scott's first joke against Alexi. Oh, that was so funny.
Remind me.
I'll have to go back and watch it because I don't remember
The way
how
he said it.
Yeah.
But
And-
all these,
Yeah.
everybody's setups were like pretty intrinsic. Like they were like pretty like long setups.
They
for,
were
like roast
they were
jokes.
quite verbose.
Yeah. there was a lot of talking.
You gotta speed up with roast jokes. Brevity is king.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta get there.
Right.
Which I'm excited for you to be on this one because you're regarded in a lot of circles as one of the best writers in Little Rock, if not the best writer in Little Rock. That's why you've had over 85 clients in your writing business, which congratulations,
Thank
buddy.
you,
That's
by the
fucking
way.
awesome.
Yeah,
if you don't know, Lucas, if you're a comic out there watching the show and you'd like some help punching up your act, Lucas does writing sessions, and they are worth every motherfucking penny.
Yep. And pretty affordable, too. It's just like $20 an hour.
Yep. And
You get a lot done in an hour.
yeah, you do.
You go over a lot of shit in an
Try
hour.
to.
And when you're paying for it, you're not fucking around. You're
No.
like getting to the
Yeah, I think
meat
like
and potatoes of it.
and I've been doing stand up 15 years next month. It's been stretched out, but I had some jokes. I was like, these are perfect. I don't need to fuck with them at all. And I was like, you know what? Let's see what he's got. And yeah, you made it just a little bit better. We trimmed some fat. Got to the point quicker. So, I strongly recommend.
Yeah, I'm not the first comic to say this, but I will echo it. No joke is ever done.
Right.
Yeah, there's always like something else, like another angle you can attack it from.
I'm sure. I agree.
And so we're excited to have you on this because you in a roast battle is I feel like you in your element. It is a writing challenge versus somebody else.
And one of the hardest parts of writing a joke is the premise. Like, what are we talking about?
What's the target?
In a roast battle,
You've got a target.
I've got the target, baby.
Right.
All I have to do is find a punchline.
Right.
And these are some goofy motherfuckers.
Yes.
They're all my friends, too. Like, I've known them for years.
Right.
So,
I think so. Scott's going to be on this one, so you have to write for Scott.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to get, and this isn't in concrete. This could change depending on their schedules. We're going to try to get JJ Molinero and Steph Bright.
We're trying.
That's who we're trying for. But Steph's out of town. Obviously, she's in Fayetteville.
She's
so.
underwater
Yeah.
probably somewhere right now. She scuba dives.
she
Oh.
does. Yeah, she's been
crazy.
posting a lot of like TikToks of her scuba diving.
Scuba diving to like fucking badass music.
Nice.
It's like, what the fuck? Is this SOCOM Navy SEAls? What am I playing right now? What is happening?
Cool.
Yeah, all of her TikTok now just looks like a screensaver.
That's fucking funny.
That is funny. So we're gonna try to have her on, but if she's not on this month, we'll get her on soon. But yeah, that's who you're gonna be going
Cool.
against, hopefully.
Yep, I know and respect all those comics.
Do you so we went over high school trauma a little bit, and thank you for going through that with us. But do you have any like weird insecurities now where it's at least maybe not so serious but silly? Like what are your biggest hang-ups now as a 27-year-old man?
I've got these little bumps like around my eye. My mom told
I've
me
been waiting for you to talk about these.
Can't stop staring at them.
Right.
Yeah, my mom told me like the name because she's got them too, and like they're not an issue. Like there's nothing like a dermatologist would like need to like that needs to get checked out.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's little weird little like white dots like around my eye. They're like slightly raised, and they're just multiplying, and I don't know how to stop them.
You've got an eye
Let me
fungus.
see.
No, they're just like fucking. if you, like you gotta get kind of close.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Little,
like the little dots.
they're like protruded.
around
Okay, so these are
my
tiny
eye.
microchips that the government's putting in your or aliens.
Dude, at least then I would have an answer as to what the hell they were. Because I don't know like why I've got them. If it has something to do with like my sleep schedule or like I'm not taking care of my skin. Like I don't just like
Do you eat a lot of
I just
gluten?
want an answer. I eat all the gluten.
maybe try no gluten for a little bit.
No.
See what that is. Because it
No, I'm not going to do that. I don't care enough about
looks
the
like
dots to stop
semolina.
eating
It looks
bread.
like
He
That's
just ate an
insane.
entire pizza before he came over here. You're not going to get him to quit
I
eating
did eat an
gluten.
entire
maybe
pizza.
just cut it
of
down a
regular.
little bit.
Yeah, maybe half a pizza.
Half a pizza.
Yeah.
Half a pizza. There you go.
Yeah.
But that's still
Yeah, I've got these like weird little dots, and like they've recently just been bugging me.
Okay.
okay.
Anything
We
else?
don't know what they are.
They have a name. I just forgot what it was.
Okay, we're gonna figure that out.
Anything else?
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Thanks. Yeah.
So, do you have any like conspiracy theories that like, any
None
like, the
that don't
weirdest
fall
one
in
for
line
you?
with the status quo of
Okay.
conspiracy theory. I mean, like I'm not like way out there. Like I like the adrenochrome, like the fucking, like the what is it?
Pizzagate and
The QAnon people. I'm not in that.
okay.
But
Pizzagate. That's when pizza can be gay or straight.
yeah.
Pizzagate 3. Choose your toppings.
What? They're making me pick my toppings?
Dude, God, I would play this game. Like 9/11 inside job, yes or no?
Probably.
Cool. Moon landing happened.
I think it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aliens, are they real or is that the government up there in the sky?
I think statistically they have to be real.
Do you think that's what's in our skies?
I don't know enough about it to comment. That's the thing. Like, I don't like giving my opinion on something until I've at least done a little bit of research. I think that 9/11 was an inside job just because I've heard evidence that is compelling.
Like the firefighters saying they hear explosions?
Yeah.
Several, more than 10.
Like me and on the patio of the
Also-
joint every time we get high.
I'm telling you,
like-
man, the can't melt steel beams.
And just like the timing of it.
Yeah.
Like all of it just seemed like way too convenient. Like, we need oil. Be a shame if we blew up some buildings.
Also, $1 trillion just went missing from the Pentagon
Yeah.
the next day.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, we don't know what happened to that.
What is in the building?
Yeah, and like
Drugs.
also it was such a it was a really clever move on the government's part because they stoked fear of a people, and if you can do that, if you can have fingers pointing at an entire race, no one's looking up.
Right. They also, the morning of 9/11, I think we talked about this before. They were practicing. They were doing field exercises on if a plane was hijacked and was going towards a major city, and one of them was New York City. And so, like,
Yeah.
They were planning for it.
yeah, they were exercising for it that morning, literally that morning.
I'm not for sure on it. Like I like to have like a little doubt for pretty much everything because I'm kind of just a skeptic at heart. But yeah, 9/11 probably. Moon landing. There's no reason to fake
What about
that.
Jesus? Is he the true Lord and Savior of your heart?
My mom loves him.
Your mom loves a lot of men. I'm just playing.
Jesus wasn't a
My
man.
mom's had sex with like 2 guys.
At once? God damn.
Yeah, well, that my dad knows about. No,
No, Kendra's a saint. She's a real
no,
sweetheart. I should not.
She's the best.
I should
Yeah,
not
That was a
speak
really.
ill. It was
that
stupid.
a weird low blow.
Yeah. I just wanted to. We talked about high school bullies. So I just wanted to throw in a good your mama joke.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of one, so that's the best I had.
I don't think there are any good. Because I don't know why that's such a devastating in like a high school verbal back and forth tete-a-tete. If someone goes, "Well, I fucked your mom," why does that guy win?
Because he fucked your mom, clearly.
Yeah.
Because she liked it. Duh. That's why he wins.
I like. I don't know why like you're just no you didn't because now you're on the back foot, but you're just lying.
No, so you're implying she liked it.
Like this didn't happen.
No
one believes that this 9th grader had sex with my 42-year-old mother. Why would that ever happen? But for whatever reason, people go, "Oh shit, he fucked your mom." Why?
Why? She's not even hot.
Like, why is that just like a fucking fatality?
My dad doesn't even fuck my mom.
Well, that's why he had to. No, but like that the whole that I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
That's my conspiracy. Why does I fucked your mom win arguments?
God, I hope somebody hits you with a really good your mama joke for this roast.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That's your challenge.
I think more of a conspiracy would be that the CIA planted those jokes in urban neighborhoods to make people hate their own mothers.
That's more of a conspiracy.
Yeah. Maybe the case. Because where did it come from, dude? It's just all of a sudden. I feel like one person got like really mad about it one time, and they were like, "Oh shit, that's a thing." You just say that.
I hate my brain because anytime somebody says, "Where did it come from?" my brain goes, Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Jesus Christ.
I can't not hear that and not think that.
Yep.
That's
to completely derail that conversation. Sorry, boys.
When's the first time you heard that song? Because like the first time I heard that song
School
was
Assembly.
at church camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a song about STDs.
Is it? What?
I'm pretty sure.
What?
I'm trying to think of the lyrics.
Cotton
I'm pretty
Eye Joe.
Where did it come from? Where
Is that what these are? Is this Cotton Eye?
Oh shit. Oh damn.
No, I'm pretty sure Cotton Eye Joe.
Little white dots.
In gonorrhea, you have to stick a Q-tip in your dick and smash it to get the pus out or something.
I wouldn't know, but I
wait,
believe you.
What? What are you smashing? The Q-tip?
I'm pretty sure that's part of why they called it the clap, is because they had to like clap.
Hey, you do a lot of dick play. What are you talking about?
I don't do any dick play.
Listen, guy that like makes himself
I
pee.
experiment with a much bigger hole.
You were describing how you can make yourself pee by just a little tickle on the end of it.
Oh, well, yeah, you'll just like rub like a little piece of paper on the end.
Oh my God, Lucas.
Like not like fucking sandpaper, like toilet paper.
Okay.
Like soft, urethra friendly.
This is so akin to him describing how to handle gonorrhea. You're
Right.
like this is
No, you're not putting it in. I don't put a Q-tip in my dick every time I want to pee.
It's just the way you're describing it. It's easy. You just hold your dick in one hand and get it with another hand softly touches the tip of it with a piece of paper. Toilet paper, that is.
Toilet paper, that is.
I'm Googling Cotton Eye Joe
pools,
STDs.
movie stars.
Him describing the way you treat yourself for gonorrhea was very similar. So dick play seems like it's right on.
I like the way that you said toilet paper, that is. It reminded me of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Right.
Gonna listen to a story about a man named Jed rubbed toilet paper on his penis head.
Oh, man.
I've heard some. This is a thing on Reddit, so it may not be true. But I've heard some people say this song was originally about STDs, quoting these lyrics. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Because Joe is the guy that stole his girl.
Okay.
And Cotton Eye has to do with the where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. He brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell broken scent. They all ran away so nobody would know and left only men because of Cotton Eye Joe.
They left because they had some.
I've heard that this song has racial origins.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, they went black. They went black and never went back.
Oh, maybe Joe was black.
Yeah.
And they just was trying to be racist.
Right.
They just want to say, fuck him, he took all our women.
Yeah. Joe came to town.
That might be it.
Okay.
It's
Dropped the
really fucked
hog.
up to call a black guy Cotton Eye. Cotton Eye Joe.
Maybe it was just he could spot it from far away. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
He's got
Are we really about to tread this fucking tightrope?
Nope.
Maybe he had a pair of glasses made out of them. I don't know.
If it hadn't been for Black Guy Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Black Guy Joe? The name of the band is called Rednecks.
Oh, they may be racist. I mean, they may be.
Maybe. I'm thinking that's true. Yeah, I think that's it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
We discover things every day. We thought it was one thing. It's
We thought it was
way
STDs.
worse.
It was race.
It was racist.
Something. I mean, it's not. I don't feel like it's insulting. He just came to town, took their women. Maybe the cotton thing is the problem.
Maybe. You think, Seth? You think that might have something to do with it?
Now that I think about it, cotton is kind of racially charged.
Now that I think about it, now that I sing the song and read the lyrics in my head, yeah. Okay. Fucking rednecks. Oh, goddamn. All right. Do you have any guilty, what's the word I'm looking for?
Guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasure food.
That
you'll
all he does is eat out of a trash can. He don't have no guilt when it comes to
But what's
food.
the one thing that you're like?
He will eat McDonald's and leave McDonald's because he wants Taco Bell.
Okay, you should do Bang Bang.
That has happened.
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up.
You do Bang Bang often, where you go have a full meal and then go have another full meal.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Damn,
Not
dude.
many times, but I have done that.
Okay.
You know what? That McDonald's wasn't enough.
Yep.
There's a Taco Bell right down the street.
Yep. Or Popeyes or Sonic or Wendy's or
Okay. What's
or Sharks or some gas station shit. It says cancer on the box.
right? You're getting this.
Yeah.
Let's say you got paid.
I
for
do
a
like
big
good
show.
quality food, though.
So that's what I'm saying.
I it's not that I prefer shit food.
If money wasn't a factor,
I'm just not picky.
You go. What would you go get? If money wasn't.
If
a factor,
money wasn't a factor, I
Yeah.
really want to try a beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington.
Yeah.
Why?
Gordon Ramsay just talks it up on.
just a big corn dog.
No, it's not. The hell are you talking about?
It's a big piece of meat, battered with covered in bread.
No, there's bruschetta that it's wrapped in, and there's breadcrumb. It looks really good.
It's a fancy corn dog.
You're talking about a fancy corn dog.
That's what I'm saying. This guy eats garbage.
Money's no factor. What are you getting?
Fancy corn.
Giant corn dog.
No, but it's decadent. That is
Yeah.
a delicious.
I want to try that. There's a lot of. I love sushi. Oh, I love sushi.
Okay.
There's I've never tried deep dish pizza.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like
There's not really anywhere around here. To
I
get
know
good that I
doesn't
know of.
that doesn't do it right.
think-
At least for what I know about deep dish pizza, I've heard it's like fucking stew, just like it's like pizza soup.
Yeah, it's
and I want it. I want to try that shit, man.
cheese is on the bottom. What happened? Why
Oh, it's
I
like
don't
oh
understand
my god,
it.
it's like a pizza parfait.
Yeah.
Cheese on the bottom, you just mix it up.
Yeah, I don't really know how to eat it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea.
Do you eat it by the slice?
By the
With the-
bowl.
And then when you see, I've seen these
Just a bowl full of
pizzas,
pizza.
you try to get the slice and it's just falling apart.
Yeah,
just
it's
going
like-
back into itself.
It's goopy. Ah, dude, it looks so good. I want to try it.
All right, we can make that. I think we could make that happen. One
Yeah,
day.
Rob's
We
in town. We can probably get a deep dish pizza.
can
Yeah.
figure it out somewhere.
Oh, could that be a part of this podcast?
Just
Not now.
Your desires.
We're like
us helping you
about to
find
wrap it up, buddy.
Yeah, we're not
it's a little late for that.
I mean,
gonna buy one.
going forward, something on the Patreon, it could be like eating like a guilty pleasure meal.
On the pay, you want people to pay to see you eat pizza?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe if you win the roast, that's part of the roast.
That could be part of the. Yeah, that
prize,
could be
yeah.
all the. I don't need the bell. I'll just take the deep dish pizza.
I want a beef Wellington.
I want
I want a fancy corn dog.
give me that fancy corn
I want to go to a lobster buffet. I want to eat
not
on the
big on
Disney
lobster.
cruise. That's not either.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love lobster. Lobster and crabs.
I hate having to break into it.
Yeah,
I
it's too much
figured
work.
you're not want much for work.
ready to
Work
go.
with tools. Nah.
Yeah.
What about crab cake?
Any meal that requires a hammer, I'm out.
It's too Soviet Union for me. Are they the hammer and the sickle?
Yeah.
That's stupid. I'm gonna go lay down.
It's okay. Yeah.
Dumb joke.
Lucas, do you have any shows that you'd like to hype up before we get out of here?
When is this coming out?
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. I will have already been in Van Buren. I'm doing a show with Sam Price.
Van Buren.
Van
What?
Buren, yeah.
Okay.
Sam Price, Kyle Gilberts, and Edric Jorge. Be it
Is that how you
place
say
called
it?
Edric or Edric?
Yeah, Edric. I know it's Edric, but is his last name? Because
Jorge.
I've been calling him Edric George to his face.
I think it's Jorge. Or I'm racist.
Or I am. One of us is racist, brother. All right. So that's this Thursday in Van Buren.
No, that can't. What are the odds all three of us are racist?
Pretty high, buddy. Pretty high.
Bad men for black guy Joe.
Fade out on that one. You're on a thing Sunday at the Looney Bin, right?
What?
The magic thing with Gene Barry.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm on the Pride show coming up.
I know
That's
your fucking schedule better.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I just forgot that it was like 3 days after that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at the Looney Bin. On the Pride showcase with Gene Barry, and Brittany Damright's gonna be on it, and
Nice.
I think Robin Deere.
Nice.
She'll be there, and it's just gonna be a good show, big gay show.
Big old gay time.
Yep.
That'd be a funny show.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good.
Yeah, all great comics, and Gene Barry's amazing.
I've never seen him. Is he
He's a great magician.
nice?
Yeah.
I have to check it out. We're gonna be at Point Remove this Saturday.
Fuck yeah, we are.
yeah.
Saturday. At
This
8 p.m.
Thursday, I'll be at the Joint, but this will
World
already
Center.
have been out by then.
The Joint.
Live at Rob Rigo.
Oh, nice. So that's
Oh, you
Rob's
opening
show.
for him?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, I might make.
How much time
be
you
able
doing?
to make that.
I don't remember. So between 10 and 30.
Cool. I think the listeners want to know this.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thanks for doing this, Lucas.
For sure.
Looking forward to the
This
show.
has been a very. I think it's been edifying.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
that word up later.
Yeah. Yeah, Seth's going to have to look it up. I totally know what edifying means. Yeah, you dumbass Seth, not knowing edifying. You don't
Damn
know how to
shit.
edify?
Edify a whole
God
pizza later.
damn it. Can't believe you don't know what that word means.
I'm stupid.
Edifying. God, like, I remember being in second grade and learning
edify.
edify. Obviously, it means to instruct or improve morally or intellectually.
Wow, thank you, Lucas. That's very nice.
Like, duh.
Like learning. I don't know what that means. So, like, literally,
Clearly, I didn't either.
that, like, turns out to be a really nice compliment on the podcast. So thank you. That was edifying for me.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah. All right. I love you, gents.
Love
Love
you
you,
too,
dude.
buddy.
Take it
Peace.
easy. Thanks, y'all.